Oh no, you can do that. All right, we are now live. Welcome back to the Nate Jones story. We sitting here with the great Nate, the Snake Jones.
What's up, everybody? How y'all feeling today, man?
Yeah. So it's been a minute since we sat down, so we got a few things to go over. But it's gonna be quite interesting because we're gonna go into a whole nother factor. You can go ahead and get them situated. So we're gonna go into a lot of factors that you guys are probably not privy to. Some of you are, but you're gonna be needing it because we're gonna take those steps and go into the next page and the next phase of things. So I'm glad you guys are here and we're ready to get to it. Now, Anthony Joshua, we're gonna start off with that fight because that's the most current fight that we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Joshua got in a fight with the champion, and a lot of people was very surprised that Anthony Joshua won the champion no more. But Usyk is still the undisputed champion. He didn't lose.
Mm-hmm.
After he won and was unified, he gave up the IBF belt because they was trying to make him fight a mandatory against the boys who he already beat.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, I've already did that fight. I'm not going to do that. So he gave up the belt. He vacated it, and they just gave it to the boys. He didn't have to fight anybody. So he was IBF champion just by them giving it the belt.
Wow.
So his first fight, every time he fought for the title, he lost. He's never won a credible fight.
Wow.
Every time he got in there, that's the boys. Yeah, the boy. Yeah. Every time he got a title fight, he lost because he fought Usyk.
Mm-hmm.
Usyk beat him, and they had the low blow. Yeah, they talking about the low blow controversy. So Anthony Joshua gets into this bout, and once he gets into the bout, this is the first real fight he's had at this weight class. I mean, at this level, this is the first victory for the boys. But I felt this fight was more of the mistake that Anthony Joshua made going into this fight from the very beginning.
What do you mean?
He started the fight off without a jab.
Mm-hmm.
And when you start the fight off without a jab, you've already ruining yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I felt the biggest problem was for him is he ran into a jab and he ran into a power and then he started having these nervous, like he started getting nervous again. Like he started anticipating that it was going to go bad for him. And once you start doing that, you've already set yourself up for disaster. And from this moment right here that y'all are going to look at right here, there you go. So now they get to see it. And while we're talking about it, they get to see what we're saying. Now, you're bigger than him. Mm-hmm. Stay behind your jab.
Right.
What he's doing is pawing with the jab and got his arms very low at the waist. So all he has to do, the boys, is wing shots. If you're in range and you pull back the way he's pulling back, you're going to get clipped.
Cool.
So Anthony Joshua is making a mistake right now. Look, you see how he tried to throw the uppercut? Yeah. He trying to throw a George Foreman uppercut. Now, see, he's turning and he's listening to his coach who's telling him what to do. His coach. He turned and he's listening to him. His coach is training him outside of the ring, giving him the instruction, telling him what he see already with Anthony Joshua and what he should be doing.
And that's a no-no.
Yeah.
You don't turn your head no fucking fight.
Yep. And right there, he told him, start winging shots. Look, see, first thing he doing is going head hunting. Boom. And that's what caught him right there. First round, hands too low. He started winging shots right away, and he got caught. Got clipped right on the chin, and right away, you see the results of getting clipped on the chin. He went straight down.
Wow.
Look at that. Defense is down.
Hands down.
Hands down.
Looking at the right hand with no reaction. You see the right hand coming. He don't move. He don't flinch to do nothing. The importance of keeping his hand up. All in training camp, I would have been saying to him 1,001 times, keep hands close to the cheekbones. I mean, hands up. I've been saying it to him 1,001 times. He didn't get so ring generation. Being able with someone that's been in the ring and know what's going on.
Right. Now, right here at this point, when he's trying to bull to you, you tie his arm up and turn him.
Yeah, turn him.
And you turn him on the ropes. And then you got all this space to back up and start working.
That's stuff he knows. That's stuff he needs to know. That's stuff he needs to be, and that's stuff he needs to be taught. And showing him how to survive in the ring at all times. How to keep his hand up. How to stay fundamentally sound. And stay prepared. You know what I mean? Anthony Josh, I promise you. Laugh at me, talk about me. I promise you, one week, me with you think is the best move you ever made in your life. I promise you. Give me an opportunity, Anthony Josh. I will make you the best fighter in the world. I promise you, man. I'm Olympian like you were and like you are. I know what I'm talking about, man. I was okay, decent fighter. I trained Mayweather. There was a reason I was in this corner for 20-some years. I know what I'm talking about. Give me an opportunity, man. I will make you the best fighter in the world. I know it 100%. In the song with fundamentally sound and keep your hands up. That's important, man. And showing you at all times how when you use your smarts in the ring. You someone had to attain that. So,
now this is what happened too. And I want you to see this. Look how he gets on the bound for this jab. Look how he gets caught with it.
Look at his hand.
Boom.
Both hands down.
Both hands are down. Get caught with a stiff jab. Now you miss, but you throwing a predictable 1-2.
Been in your back. You've never been in your back, man.
And then you get caught. Yeah, get clipped back and straight up. So if you duck down like this to get under the shot, when you come back up,
oh my God.
Wow. And now you're going back. You don't even see the punch.
You didn't even say that.
Right.
You duck down, you commit to something already. Straighten your balance up, turn around, and then fix yourself. When pulling straight back like that is a no-no, man.
Yeah, because you can't even see the punch when it's thrown.
All you know is you can hit. Knocked him out in 2 seconds.
Yeah, because that jab would have been there. Jab. He'd have worked that stick. Pop,
He
pop,
knocked that man out in 3 rounds, man. Cold. 1 or 2 rounds. Before the 3, he'd have been knocked out cold. Either one of them, man.
Yep.
He needs to learn the importance.
You couldn't even get up out of that one.
You need the importance of learning how to keep your hands up, champ. And
yep.
You can redeem yourself, just come back hard, man.
Can AJ come back from this? Yeah, I mean, he could come back in the same fight if he has the right trainer. If he buys in, see, that's the thing. Sometimes you can have the right trainer, but the fighter got to buy in. Sometimes they get the trainer and be like, yeah, okay, all right, I'm gonna do this and that. They don't really buy in. You gotta buy in. Like you gotta be all the way in.
Because their eyes don't read what they're saying is true.
Yep.
My eyes gonna read. You're gonna believe everything I tell you because it's gonna sound true. It's gonna sound believable. You're gonna believe me.
Right.
I'm gonna show you how to do it. I'm gonna show you.
No defense. He's just trying to slug it out. Boom. He knew right there.
What are you doing with your hands, man? You get away with too much stuff, and no one is not letting you know your mistakes, your fundamental mistakes. Someone needs to tell you. If you got nobody that's been in the ring that don't know the game, they're not going to tell you the small things, the small mistakes you're making.
Yeah,
I'm going to see those things, and a real trainer like me or someone that know the game is going to see those things. Is going to make you aware of your mistakes that you're making. You need to be acknowledged that you're making a lot of big mistakes that you can't come back from, man. You know what I'm saying? And before it's too late, man, you're 35. You know what I'm saying? And before it's too late, man, you know, you don't want to, without in your career, without having a big championship on your belt, a big domination, showing the world that you're one of the best fighters of all time. I think I can make that happen for you, man. Just give me a chance, and I will show you. I'll make you a great fighter, bro. You got it in yourself, you just don't have the confidence. You don't believe you. You're a big guy, but you don't believe in yourself, bro. You don't. And I'll build it up. I trust you. You're a good fighter. I like you a lot. And I think I can make a big difference. Yeah. Learn the game. Keep your hands up, champ. And that was your mistake last night.
Yep, definitely was. Yep. And going through the whole patterns of events, everybody was calling for Anthony Joshua to retire. So he put out a statement today, and we're going to play his statement for y'all so everybody can hear it. Anthony Joshua's commenting to everybody saying that he should retire from the sport of boxing. So he decided to break his silence on all of
it. We came up short, but look, we've got to look at all the positives. That's the mindset and that's the perspective that we have to have, a positive one, always. Look at what we've achieved in the space of 11 years. It's phenomenal. And I want to thank every single one of you that's been riding with me. What a roller coaster journey. But you know what the problem is that it's far from over yet. You know, we've done it once, we've done it twice. Doing it a third time hasn't been easy, but I believe it's something I can achieve. It's about making the right steps forward, working hard, improving, and it's got to come from here more than anything. It can't come from any external voices or influences. It's got to come from here. And it's only been a day, but when I sit back and I'm thinking, I know I got a lot of this, man. I know I got a lot of this. So yeah, just a video to say thanks for your support. Thanks for being on this roller coaster journey with me. Keep your seatbelts tight because deep down in here, I know we've got a lot more to bring. A lot more to bring to the game. And long may it continue. British boxing, I appreciate you. We rise up together. Let's go.
So, yeah, so that's where his mind is right now. He's keeping high spirits, and it's good. I mean, that's good for the cameras. I know when you go home and it's just you, man, I know fighters ain't come outside for a week when they lost. Like Thomas Hearns, when he lost to Sugar Ray Leonard that first time, he didn't go outside. He was in his room. Yeah.
It's real crash. It's hard to believe.
Yeah, he never think he was going to lose to Sugar Ray Leonard, ever. Like, that fight, he just like, I can't believe I lost that fight. Like, that still didn't sit well with him. And everybody else had to get it. So, when he came back, that was his determination. Because one mistake in that ring could cost you. One mistake. And that is, you could have a whole fight going, you make one mistake. And he just knew he had the fight going right the way he wanted with Ray Leonard. And Ray Leonard did something that amazed even the people that loved him. They underestimated Ray's heart. Ray Leonard can hit. And a lot of people thought that he just throw a lot of shoe shots. No, Ray Leonard is strong. And Ray can hit. And that's why people, Thomas Hearns learned that he was like, man, I underestimated him because I was like, this dude can't hurt me. He got fast hands and he wasn't feeling nothing. He was like, I'm not feeling nothing. But when Ray sit down on them shots, he put something on it. Now, he at middleweight, he really didn't have that smash like he had. He really wasn't a full-fledged middleweight. But 147, welterweight.
Now, who wins that fight between Sugar Ray Leonard and Floyd Mayweather?
Me and Floyd had this conversation. Yeah. The last time I saw him, and he said, man, me now? No, I wouldn't be able to do it. But me in my prime and him in his prime, I think I'd have got him. And he said, yeah. He said, and this was in 2018. He was like, me now? No. He's like, no, not now. He's like, not me now, the way I am. He's like, me in my prime and Ray in his prime, I'd have got him. He's out there. I think I'd have got him.
Smart.
Yeah.
His brain.
Yeah.
Real sharp. His sharpness, his brain, his awareness. That's what made Floyd win the fight. I don't think Lily got more hard.
I talked to Ray about the same thing. This is what Sugar Ray Leonard had to say about it.
What he said?
Ray Leonard said, Floyd, in my prime, He's like, in my prime, I won't think I was even. He was in my prime. He wasn't even in my weight class. In his prime, he wasn't even in my weight class.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, he's about 130, 135. He's like 130, and that's like his prime. He's like, welterweight wasn't really prime Floyd. Prime Floyd was like 130, 135. He's like, I've been welterweight my whole life. So right, he's like, I'm too big. He too little for me. he's like, he too little for me. He ain't that. He's like, our fast is about equal. If not, I'm faster. I'm more active than he is in a ring. I can train. I can go 15 rounds. I can go 15, so I can match his condition with mine. So he's like, it's gonna be a battle of attrition because I'm gonna overwhelm him with my activity. I'm gonna force him to come out that shell. And he's like, I'm gonna throw overhand rights over that shoulder roll. He's like, that shoulder roll he got, I could throw right hand leads stay over the shoulder. Yeah, come over the shoulder and crank him with the jab. He's like, I'm gonna frustrate him because my activity is gonna be going. He's gonna have to do something to neutralize that. So I'm gonna force him to have to open up, to have to do something. He's gonna be losing rounds. He's like, he's gonna be losing rounds because I'm gonna be pop, 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 right? And I'm just always gonna change the angles. She's like, Floyd fight a lot of guys that stand still, like they stand flat in front of him. I'm gonna give him angles. I'm gonna lift my head. I'm a Ray Leonard, I'm gonna give him the Ray Leonard. And he's like, today's fighters don't do that. They don't know how to move their upper body move, without even burning a lot of energy. Ray's like, I could just do this, just pose with it. He's like, I ain't even moving. My legs standing still. But he's like, I'm doing this. You can't really set on what you're gonna do because you don't know what I'm gonna do. So he said, if I want to engage with Floyd, he's like, and get into a firefight, he said, I know how to fall into him, get close to him, put my weight on him, and then I could, we break it up, I could bang out a pop, 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 pop. He's like, I got a 3 and I got a 2. He's like, my three always started off with the right hand. He's I always start with the right to the body. Right, left, right, up top. That was his 3. Pop, pop, pop. Mm-hmm. Real quick. And then he said, I got a quick 1, 2, pop, pop. Like a left up and a right up top. He said, I always finish with the right up top. But he said, I always start off with the body. He said, that's what young people don't do now. They don't start with the body. I was like, man, Ray, you done broke it all down. He's like, yeah, just in case I had to fight him one day. I was like, I might have came out of retirement just to give him some go. But he's like, nah. He's like, he approached me like he was ready to fight. He's like at the Castillo fight with Diego Corrales, that big, but everybody was there. Tony, all the fighters was there. They had the big Hall of Fame meeting. Floyd ran up to him, started talking crap. It's like, you got beat by a 135-pound guy. Duran came from 130 and whooped you. Ain't nobody gonna come up 2 weight classes and whoop you.
Floyd always put Duran higher than Sugar and Linda as far as history rings. And I don't like that. Floyd's my best fight I've ever seen, pound for pound. I spent a lot of time with him. How do I think Floyd beat Sugar and Linda? Floyd played a lot of mind games. Floyd's so tricky. Floyd is slow the pace down and playing a lot of mind games with him. If Floyd can slow the pace down and let his mind go to work, Floyd will beat him. But if Floyd don't dominate in that fashion, it may be hard for Floyd to beat Sugar Linda because he's a bigger man, bigger guy, hand speed is the same. I think Floyd, calmness, relaxation, the tricks he do in the ring, slow him down, and I think Floyd will win the fight. I see Floyd beating him. Floyd the best fight I ever seen, hands down. Everybody say Michael Jordan the best basketball player they ever seen. Floyd the best boxer ever seen, pound for pound.
I couldn't see Floyd losing. I just couldn't. Even the only fight I see he would have problems with was Thomas Hearns. And because Thomas at 147, that jab and him going in there, that height, that range, it'd have been hard as hell for him to beat Thomas Hearns. Floyd thinks he could beat Thomas Hearns like that.
I think so too.
He think he could beat him.
I think Floyd knocked him out.
I said that's a way tougher
fight.
I
think Floyd knocked him out early.
For you.
He is not. He too loose in the chin. Floyd too short. Floyd is sharp. Floyd is accurate. Floyd is dominant. Floyd know what he's doing inside the ring, man. And I think Floyd, in that part of the game, Floyd nodman and sharpness, Floyd going to catch him with a shot and knock him out early. I think Floyd knocks him out within 6 rounds.
Ooh, I could see that. Not the Motor City Cobra, because his offense is just hard. You got to get in close to him. So you got to risk going in there 5.
Yeah, but Floyd find a way, man. Floyd find a way to figure it out.
Yeah, and Oscar De La Hoya actually credited Floyd and said, because they tried to say, well, Floyd don't hit hard. He's like, no, he do. De La Hoya's like, no, he do. Because I'm like, he almost dropped De La Hoya. Because he was like, look, Pacquiao, I was in the ring with Pacquiao, and Pacquiao didn't hurt me. He's like, I was done. He's like, I was weight drained. He's like, I was in the ring with Pacquiao, he was just, he touching me. But he's like, nothing really hurt me, you know? So he was like, I was just done, man. I killed myself to make weight. He couldn't. I saw him. He was drained. They drained him for that fight. Mm. So Oscar took that fight. He had no business. He was just like, man, I was just hoping he knocked me out, man. I'm just done with boxing. So at that time, he's like, I was just done. So he's like, once I made weight, that was it. Mm. But he was like, Floyd, he's like, no, he hit. No, he's like, I've been in the ring with everybody who got power. Floyd got power. So, and I was like, Floyd almost dropped him like in the 5th round. He was on the rope, hit him, and he hit him again. And that boy stumbled. I was like, he had to grab on the floor.
One of our sparring said Floyd buckled me one time. And he said the next round, I buzzed you, Nate. It was fun to chosen proof who know the game. You wouldn't have noticed that I was hurt. But if you know the game like you knew, you'd have known, like, damn, what's up with Nate? Yeah. And Floyd said it to me the next round, I buzzed you, Nate. He said, I saw it in your eyes. I'm like, damn, I see you did. And I admit it. Yeah. Floyd, when Floyd catch you with a punch and he throw with his rhythm and his range and his feet right, Floyd can punch. He know what he's doing, man. That's why his hands so brittle, because he really can punch, man. He a better puncher than what people think. Yeah, that's what I told him. I'm like, look at his knockouts at 130. His knockouts at 130, 135. I'm like, this is a reason why. I'm like, he was in his weight class. Now, also, we're going to talk about what happened last week, too, with Danny Garcia fight and Laura, because I want to get into that. Yeah. Because Danny Garcia been gone for he had one fight in 4 years. Yeah. And he comes up and he goes up to 160. You going up to middleweight, even though you fight Laura, who's the oldest champion right now in the game. But Laura is a skilled Cuban fighter. And Danny was always a good amateur. He was always a good amateur fighter. He would always be in the finals. And Emmanuel Stewart, he used to say about Danny Garcia, he's like, he was a great fighter. He's a good, solid amateur fighter. Just never had any flash to him, nothing that stood out. But at 140, his power resonated. Mm. And that's how he was getting all those knockouts at 140. But left hook. Yeah, left hook or whatever. But his size was, for 140, he had power. Going up at 47, going up to 54, it's no power there. There's no power. And for those big welterweights, he couldn't hurt Errol. Errol was breaking him. He took anything he could do. Now, Danny could box and stay on the angles, but once he's touching you, these are big dudes. Like Keith Thurman, all them dudes, those some big welterweights. So the little guys, they kept matching him up with at welterweight to try to keep him in there in the name, because he had a name and stuff. But once he go up against them, he go up against Sean Porter, all them, they too big for him. So I'm like, they too big for Danny. Danny can't beat those guys. And then he's now a man without a weight class. So him going in there with Laura, and I'm like, I don't see how he gonna beat Laura. Yeah, Laura with that Cuban style, a lot of people don't know how to fight that Cuban style. Yeah. And Laura is very rangy, very bouncy, good range, good rhythm, good arm reach. And Danny picked the wrong fight. Danny should I'm glad that Danny probably decided to retire. I think it's that time right now. He's an older man. He made good money. He's an older guy now. I think he should have laid back and managed fighters or promote fighters or do. Yeah, he got all these businesses. Yeah. He did smart with his money. He did smart with his money. He's a good guy. I like him a lot. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We follow each other on Instagram. He's one of my friends. Good guy, cool. I met him in Philadelphia a couple of times. I didn't think, he had a good career. I think now he needs to lay back, enjoy his family, enjoy the fruits of his labor, and take care of his family, man, and go into some more venture, go into some more business.
Yeah, he followed me on Instagram too. Great guy, man.
Great guy, good guy.
Yeah.
We see each other in person, we speak to him. Good guy, good dude. I like him a lot. Hey, man, lay back, enjoy yourself. He's a great fighter, a great champion. His career has probably came to an end, I do believe. Enjoy life, man. Do your thing, champ. Many more. Stay successful. Whatever business you do, whatever you decide to do with your life, good luck, champ.
And Laura's showing you guys that he's had, everybody called him the boring fighter. He got 4 straight knockouts now. 4 in a row. And the reason why he's knocking these guys out, because they're not experienced enough to fight him. And he knows it. And he's catching him up, setting him up with angles and pop. And he got power. A lot of people think Laura don't have power.
Cubans are different.
Yeah. And it's all about accuracy. He's not going to throw a lot if you don't make him throw a lot. He throws what he needs to. You don't throw nothing extra. So you got to make him throw more punches. He's not going to do it on his own. If you let him fight at his pace, he's going to slow it down to a crawl, lower you to sleep, and put you to sleep. And that's how he did. He walked him right into that left hand. That was a left hand lead. Pow! And then dropped Danny. Danny ain't never been dropped. That was his first time being dropped. And that was it. He just like, that's it. I'm done.
And but that shows you then, it was his time as the final was coming to an end. His career was coming to be over. And he had a good ride.
Yeah.
He accomplished some great things about it. And so, now it's time to turn another page and do some more bigger and better things. You have more life to live.
And then Canelo and Berlanga.
Yes.
Right. Now, we saw Canelo fight a whole lot of different styles. And what he was doing is, for Berlanga, is they actually did the homework. And he actually listens to his trainers. And we're going to go into this right quick. Yeah. So for Berlanga, he came up with a whole approach based on his past history. And Berlanga's history is he bites on a lot of feints because he's a headhunter. He's not a body puncher. He looks for openings, and if you give him what he's looking for, if he see that opening, he's gonna jump and pounce right on it. That's his main goal. It's like, I got to get there quick. So for his approach, he always was very confident in his counter punching. That's one thing Canelo is really good at, with his speed, his timing. And once he gets the range, when you're a shorter guy, you got to get close to a guy. You have to do it subtly.
Quickly.
Yeah. But you can't look like you got to get there without them really noticing you got there. So that was the approach that was made during that whole situation. Now, when I was watching it, I was watching something else entirely. I was looking at his feet. I was looking at everything. Because a lot of people said Canelo showed his age, and a lot of it he did, but his experiences will get you fights. So
I don't like the first couple rounds by Berlanga. As the fight went on, Berlanga sharp enough.
Yeah. He had to wait to try to fill it out. The moment
the lights got to.
Yeah, right. So you want to get calm, get settled into the fight. You don't want to make a big mistake. But once he got dropped, he was like, all right, now I'm in the fight. And so that's when he just like, look, we're going to go all out.
He came to life. And when he came to life, he performed better.
Yeah, he came in around 187, like almost 190. He's way bigger than Canelo. So right away, Canelo is setting these traps. You see how he's doing the dipping down, trying to see will he go for this feint. Because Berlanga is always falling back for it. So he's trying to get him to go for it then early. Same thing. Drop. See if he responds to it. Throwing jabs at different angles. See, pop. Right there. Give him the go for it. Yep. Yeah, he tried to get him with that.
Right hand.
Ooh, hitting him back low.
I'm with you with the establish his jab early.
Yeah,
He didn't establish his jab. His confidence was down.
Yeah.
As the rounds went on, he started jabbing more. And if he'd have been jabbing earlier, that's what if I was in the corner, I would have told him how important the jab was for this fight. How important we looked at the video with the guy that beat him. Bevon. We look how important his jab was. I'd have showed that's what we need.
Yeah.
All in training camp, I'd have showed we need your jab overloaded. That's what we wouldn't have done. I'd have shown the importance of that. And then you never know if he didn't start off with the jab earlier, the fight could have made a different range, a different look. But he didn't start the jab. But he had his confidence up as the fight went on. He started looking better. And no, I don't think he beat him. I think he clearly lost the fight, but he made it more kind of competitive. He showed his nuts.
Yeah, he was trying to get active in this round. Okay, there we go. Now, right there. See, he opened. He went for the feint. Throw the jab from up top first. Throw him off, and I'm gonna do the dip again. Quick feint. He'll throw it from the arm. Use the arm jab. Boom. Or he throw it from the up top. Dip. Boom. Then he'll shoot it from different angles. So this way, Berlinga's got to try to figure out what it is he's gonna do. Right. And you know what? You know what neutralizes that is you jab him first. You put the why he figuring out what he doing on you. You need to be. I'm gonna be offensive. I'm gonna just neutralize that, and we'll figure that out later. He gonna have to worry about this. Pop, pop. He got to get by this stick. You got the height and the range.
Whoever has a better jab on time, you better. Bevon showed you when he beat Canelo how important his jab was. We done watched that video 1,000 times. I was in training camp with Berlinga. We got to show him how important he is to fight just like that.
Yeah.
And keeping it showing the importance of keeping his hand up.
Okay, it looked like Berlinga can have a jab.
Yeah, he let him walk and get that close. He inviting him. Yep. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I would have definitely went to a different approach. If I was Berlinga, I would have definitely had somebody to come in and definitely show me something about jabbing, and got to stay on that approach, man. You got to stay behind that stick.
That's something you should have done. That's what you should have done. Look at the good. We got who we can learn.
Oh, Bill.
Bill fight. Look at the Bill fight. And use the same tactics that he used. The importance of the jab. I'd have made him shoot that jab 1,001 times. And we watched that video over 5 or 6 times. And it made us perform. And it kicked us in and showed us what we need to do.
Yeah.
Now, show me Boots' confidence that he can do it. And you know what I'm saying?
I'll be like, we're going to beat him with one hand. Yeah. We're going to jab all night long.
And you build his confidence up and tap on him, show him every day and let him know, man, we're going to do this, man. We're going to change the world. Let him know it's believable.
Right. It's like most fighters today, I see that they're good athletes. And so what they do is, it's no real setup to anything. They just want to get their combinations off. And they be like, 1, 2, 3, bop, 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 bop. I'm like, it's no real setup, no game plan, like a chess to lure them or try to see what the other person got first before you start coming out your combination. Because one thing you're going to do, you fight somebody that's skilled. He going to see those combinations. He going to memorize it. He gonna know what you like to throw.
You'll find your rhythm.
Yep, and he get that rhythm. That's it. He gonna catch you with a shot in between that combination. Bop, 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 bop. And that'll mess your whole day up. So you don't want to be that person that get clipped throwing a combination. Yeah, because you're doing it over and over again. You know, so
wherever your hand comes from, you bring it right back to the position. You bring the damage down, come from here, you bring it right back. Then right hand, it comes right back. Then up on, it comes right back from the protection. Then uppercut, it comes right back. Up, back. The punch come back. Hands sit close to the cheekbone. If your hands close to the cheekbone, you protect yourself at all times. You punch the position. And when your hands right here, you can always protect yourself. You can always punch. It's best to punch this position instead of punch from here or with the hands out. Your hands right here, you punch back. Everything leaves from right here. Everything. The jab, hook, the uppercut, the right hand, everything leaves right here.
And this is why Bernard didn't get dropped so long, because he kept his chin down. He was naturally Philly fighting. Chin down. They tell you, button that chin down. Yeah. Button your chin in there. Chin button down. Eyes up. Chin down.
That's that. You heard that 1,001 time my whole career.
Yep.
Button that chin up. Place that chin in there.
Yep.
Hands up. It's important. Unless you hit the longer you last in the game. It's a dangerous game, and you don't want to get hit a lot in this game. Protect yourself. You know the importance of defense. Defense is the key of boxing. You see Mayweather, he's known for defense. That's why he's still in the game now. And still making money in it. He protects himself. And when you do that, you have a greater chance of being great, of being dominant in the sport. Same fundamental sound. Keep your hands up. Unless you get hit, the longer you last in the game.
Yep. That's it. You got anything else you want to say?
No, man.
All right, man. Thank y'all for coming through. This is the Nate Jones story. We'll be back again. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the page, hit the notification bell. My name's Karceno. This is Nate Jones, Nate the Great and the Snake Jones. So don't forget and follow him on his Instagram too.
96 Nate Jones and my social media, my Facebook.
All right, there we go. We out.
Thank you.
All right.